Teaching reading can be a really hard task to achieve. Students tend to avoid reading because they think reading is boring. Maybe this had to do with the topics in the text they read, so they tend to avoid reading. However, teachers can help students to understand and have a better comprehension of the text by applying reading strategies. For today's activity, one reading strategy that I would apply is to help students with the words they do not know, and also predicting. The activity will start with a set of questions to start predicting what is the text about. For example, question number 1 is, what do you think the text is about? Question number 2, how to read the word celebrations? Question 3, what comes to your mind? This set of questions were prepared to activate students' knowledge. They can start imagining, they can start having ideas, predicting about what is the text about. To support this, Kukukoglu 2012 said the following in his article called Improving Reading Skills Through Effective Reading Strategies. Despite its importance, reading is one of the most challenging areas in the education system. One strategy for improving comprehension is predicting, which helps the reader to set a purpose for their reading. Finally, teachers can help improve student comprehension through instruction of reading strategies. Predicting, making connections, visualizing, inferring, questioning, and summarizing are strategies shown by research to improve reading comprehension. This is the reference. So, for today's activity and to improve reading, students will receive this text, but before, and as I showed before, this activity will start by predicting with the same set of questions I showed before. This text has to do with celebrations, since the Unit 2 for 8th grade students is about traditions, customs, and celebrations. So this text is about the same. After the set of questions for predicting, students will highlight the words they do not know, but also the words they do know. Most of the time, teachers tend to make students to highlight and search for the words they do not know. But I consider it very important when a classmate explains something to another classmate. Their explanations can be very simple, and the students that do not know those words can feel more comfortable when a classmate explains to them. So words they do not know and words they do know are some exercises, some strategies I use when I teach reading. This text is very simple, very short, and have a very easy vocabulary for students to learn and understand. The text is about different celebrations that are celebrated worldwide, so the topic is very engaging. Then, and to help students to understand the text better, a set of 7 questions really explicit for students to find information in the text. They do not have to infer and they do not have to write about their understanding for the answer. Only they have to find the information in the text. The questions are really easy to understand, and as I said before, to start teaching them reading, I start with explicit questions to help students to find the answers in the text and write the same for the questions, the answers. So this is the activity, it's a very short and simple activity, but I consider that helping them and starting from the easy one and a very easy text is better than starting with a more complex text and maybe not very engaging.